Are you worried about messing up while eating at restaurants? Maybe you've been on a diet, maybe things have been going really well, but all of a sudden someone invites you to a restaurant and you start to get worried thinking, man, I'm just gonna screw things up. If that's the case, here are 4 basic things that you can do to stay on track while eating at any restaurant. That's right, any restaurant. Here's what I'm gonna do, and I think this is important so that you guys can get a visual. I'm going to go into one of my favorite local breakfast places and show you exactly how to do it. Here we go. So I'm gonna do an omelet, and then can we add mashed avocado?
Mashed avocado
Yep.
on top?
Yeah, on top.
Yeah. Okay.
And can we add chicken to that?
Yep.
Would it be possible, do they add extra seasoning to the chicken?
They don't, but I can have them add like maybe...
Yeah, they can,
like
just no extra salt.
no extra seasoning.
No
Oh, you
extra,
don't want it. Okay.
no extra seasoning.
Gotcha.
Yep. So the omelet with the chicken, the avocado.
That's all you want? Do I
and then-
cheese in it or anything?
No cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a side of tomatoes, please.
And tomatoes. And for your toast, would you like white, wheat, rye, English muffin, or biscuit?
Nope, I'll pass. Just the tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Okay, so just chicken, and then we're gonna do the avocado mash on top, sliced tomatoes for your side, no toast.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Got it.
Here are 4 ways to avoid the traps that restaurants want you to fall into. Number 1, don't look at the menu. The minute you look at the menu, you're gonna be tempted by a ton of things that you probably shouldn't be eating, right? Pretty common sense. Number 2, you wanna make sure you get your proteins grilled, baked, or steamed. Number 3, you wanna make sure that when you order your sides, you get veggies, salads, or a side of tomatoes, okay? These are all low insulinogenic foods that are not gonna spike a ton of insulin. Number 4, ask the waitress or waiter not to add extra salt to your food. Just tell them you're sensitive to food. It's not a lie, we all are, right? So what ends up happening is when you order that chicken, that steak, it's already in a little pouch with a bunch of condiments that it comes with already. Once the chef takes it out of the little pouch, it goes into the pan and they add extra salt to it. So you want to avoid that. All right, guys. So as you can see, I just basically ordered at a local breakfast place and they had a couple different options, but I kept it super simple. Didn't look at the menu because obviously, as I mentioned, I don't want to get triggered by the menu. And so instead what I did is I came in with my mindset on an omelet. I added some chicken, as you heard me ask the waitress not to add extra salt to the chicken, extra condiment. And then I got a side of tomatoes to keep those insulin levels nice and balanced out. Super simple and a very, very easy way to stay on track regardless of where you are. So now you don't have an excuse to say, hey, I went to this restaurant, I don't know what to eat. I could have actually ordered 3 or 4 different things that would have still been on a healthy eating plan, right? And you would have stayed with your proper nutrition. So let me give you another example. If it weren't the eggs, if it weren't the omelet, I would have just got a side of chicken. I could have got some side veggies. They have vegetables here as well. Or I could have just got the side of tomatoes with the chicken. They have steak here as well. So any of the protein-based things could go easily with tomatoes, with veggies, and you can order this pretty much in any restaurant. I have yet to go to a restaurant where they don't have vegetables or protein, right? If you're a vegan or vegetarian, there were actually some vegan vegetarian options in there that were pretty healthy as well. So I know we are a bit privileged here in the US because we have variety like that. Maybe in some places in the world, that variety is not there, but I have been to Latin America and Europe, and you still have a lot of options. I think the big thing is really wanting to do it and superimposing your will, because when you come to places like this, you get hit with all the aromas, you get hit with the colors, and it becomes a very, very triggering environment. So as long as your mind is right and you have the desire to order well, you can definitely do that wherever you go. So now you have no excuses. I gave you 4 tips on how to stay on track and how to eat out pretty much anywhere. I think it's important to know that restaurants are in the business of bringing you back, right? And so they put crack in your food. Things such as sugar, fats, condiments, and the infamous MSG, which is short for monosodium glutamate. It's a flavor enhancer commonly added in restaurants, and it has been subject of various health-related debates. So when I hear that, the first thing that comes to mind is I am, in that case, going to stay as far away as possible. I try to steer far away from those things because I'm not trying to be a statistic. And so restaurants know how to get the bill racked up, right? They're there for business. They're there to make money, and they want you to consume and eat as much as possible. And so how do they do that? They do that through visual enhancers, aromas, color, you're just more receptive to the specific colors they have in those restaurants. This is why they mostly employ colors like red, orange, green, yellow. Colors like this make us feel hungry. They make us feel secure. And so with that comes the ability to eat more, right? If you ever go to a buffet, you notice that all of their colors are pastel colors because they don't want you to eat a lot. But other restaurants want you to eat as much as possible. They also gift you the water and the bread for very specific reasons. You know, when you first sit down at a restaurant, you get that water and that bread. And that's intended to spike a significant amount of insulin and make you hungrier. On top of that, the water makes everything travel a lot faster, so that insulin gets super spiked. And once you get that menu, guess what? You're trapped. My name is JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, you're gonna love this one here. Talk to you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.